Hey, what's up, everybody? Just bear with me here. I have all my everything was set up for whatnot still, so we're working on getting everything back here, all our settings back. I think I got most of it figured out. A little late setting up the camera, but what's up, everybody? Hey, I am him. What's going on? Otis is here, bright and early. Good to see you. Maple, are you here today? Yes, I am. Right here. In the flesh. How's everybody doing? Jared Highlands, hey. Your package is well on its way, my friend. I think you got the tracking number, right? I believe you. You didn't respond yet. I'm just checking. I did send you the tracking number on that one. Well on its way. Brian, what's going on? Good to see you. Hello to you too. So if you guys don't mind bearing with me here at the beginning of the stream, we're kind of still sorting some stuff out. I still have quarters out that we got to flip up before we get going here. This pile right here is the week silver for free from the bank so far. This is from last Friday on to today. Got the 40% half today. So I want to have a running tally each week if I can get some, just to show you guys how much you can get from the bank just by asking for them, asking the tellers what they have in their trays. So far we're at $1 face. Well, 50 face for $90 face total. So we're doing nickel boxes tonight. I'm gonna grab a couple flips because we got a West Point, a proof in the San Francisco Business Strike, as well as a very nice 83. This is a toner. I just think it's cool. Probably won't flip it, but I need to grab my flips. I also need to order more quarters, nickels, quarter nickel flips. I have tons of dimes, tons of pennies, but quarters and nickels apparently I'm lacking at. I should probably also set up my camera. Wouldn't that be nice? Or my microscope. And get these bills out of here. Getting everything cleaned up after a whatnot show is a nightmare too, so it was a mess, but we got everything figured out pretty good. Alright. Get this up here, camera, put it away. There we go. That should come up. There we go, we got our scope. What do I got here? Okay, it's showing me that. Cool. I need to go and order some more nickel boxes. You're running out? I got 3 stocked up. We're going to do 1 today, obviously, but I got 3 left. So if you guys don't mind at the beginning of the stream here, we're just going to flip some stuff up, hang out, chat for a bit. Who did stop in last night? Just out of curiosity, because I know some people joined in there quiet. Who here was in the whatnot stream? Because I know Paul was, I know IO was there, a couple other people, but just curious who stopped in and just watched. I know Deborah watched too. I saw her name in there a couple times. Excuse me for a second. You guys have a good weekend? What did everybody get up to? Anything interesting? I had a good weekend. It was nice. Relaxing. A little stressful Sunday night, but relaxing. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was not. You weren't there. That's fine. I try to reuse the same few $100 or so, and try to get rid of search coins before I get more sealed boxes. That's fair. You know, good strategy. I get it. I should be more, you know, I should be more on that where like only using a certain amount of money and returning whatever I'm not using. Or I guess using the same deposit, same starting amount of money, right? And going off of that, but I'm not good at that, so. Oh boy, we're running out of quarter rolls. Yeah. All right. I also have to order. I'm probably gonna order these now, so I don't forget. I'm gonna do it on stream. I don't care. Let's get trusty Amazon up. Oh, I thought I'd have it. See, oh, there it is. Amazon. Trusty Amazon. I was there, but still can't interact. Really, Deborah? Did your sons take a peek at it at all, or you just didn't have the time? Because I saw your name in there, Deborah. I did. Been scraping paint, makes my arms hurt, and it's hot too. I can imagine. Today was brutal. Like, not a super high temperature day, but it was brutal. Holy cow. No fun there. Let's see. Orders. I'm just going to reorder it. Maple says, I got 12 rolls of pennies from the bank. 4 of the rolls, all the coins inside were all green and gross. The rest of the pennies was pretty boring. Well, everyone strikes out every once in a while, right? What'd you get at the coin show? Show and tell, Luke. Half of it already sold. So, I got two rolls, or 2 tubes of, oh, excuse me, 1 second. I got 2 tubes of Mercuries. I sold both of them. Tube and 3/4 kind of, and then I took out the good stuff and flipped them up. I got a couple more, like 2 ounces of silver in fractional stuff, big fractional too. Surprised no one actually wanted them, which is fine. I kind of liked one of the designs, so I'm gonna keep it. But oh, not those. That's not the right one. I got some other little stuff. I'll grab a bunch of Buffalo nickels, bunch of V nickels for good prices. Been looking for buying stuff to flip them though, so let me just search this. These are Bowen coin flips. I like these ones. Bowen coin flips. This is the 25 millimeter. See, these are the quarter size. That's 20.5. That ain't right. I'll pull some more stuff I got from the coin show up here and put it on stream in a minute, but I'm gonna order these flips first before I forget about them. Excuse me for a second. Gee, what the heck? Sorry. Okay. Sons haven't had time. I have a whole list. That's probably why. Oh man. Just picked up 2 nickel boxes, 2 penny boxes, and a quarter box today. Hey, happy hunting. Good luck. Quarter boxes have been a little light on the silver lately. I think we're 3 in a row with no silver. But this last box, West Point, Proof, North Dakota, and a San Francisco Business Strike Homestead, which looks like a Proof Strike. I think they used the Proof die on this one. I'm not gonna lie, because it looks exactly like a Proof Strike, without the frosted, finish. Hold on, sorry. Not that one. 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 There we go. Alright, I'm trying to find these flips. I don't know what's not clear about 25 millimeters. There they are. I can get 300 of them for 10 bucks. That's pretty darn. That's the best. Yep, and I can get them in 2 days. Cool. I'll get one of those. And then I also need the, what do you call it? I need the nickel ones. Where's my box for that? Hope I didn't throw the box out, because I kind of need that. Oh boy. Anyone know what the nickel coin flip size is supposed to be? Anyone know that? Yeah, these are quarters are 25 millimeters. I don't remember if it's the 20.5. I think it's the 20.5. It's not the 17. Is it the 20.5 or the 23? Somebody's got to know here, right? If someone knows, let me know. Okay. Today was a holiday in Rhode Island. Only state that still celebrates VJ Day. What's VJ Day? I rarely find silver, but I've averaged 1 West Point every 2 boxes. That's pretty fair. You know, that's about what I've been doing this year. Yeah. Well, we had a hot streak where every quarter box has had 1 silver in it. But that streak is over. We've gone 3 boxes in a row with no silver. I've been lucky with quarter boxes. Average 1 silver and 1 special. Nice. 23 is nickel. Thank you. So it goes 25 is quarter, 23 nickel, 20.5 penny, and I guess the 17.5 is dimes, which I might need dime ones too, actually. Let's do 23. I like these Bowen ones. I'm sure someone's got opinions on them, but 300 for 10 bucks, I'll take them. $21.21. Yeah, so the 23 is going to fit them. The 20.5 will be too small. 17.5 should be dimes. Let me check if I have dimes. I might have run out of those too. Okay, I do have some nickel ones left. Whoa. I do have some nickel ones left, but I've been using them as dimes. 20.5s. Oh, wait, no. I have penny ones. I've been using them as dimes, though. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Let me just get nickels and quarters for now. I don't need dimes or pennies. I put my dimes in penny flips, so I don't care. Just those 2 together. Yep. Check out. There we go. Victory over Japan. Oh, gotcha. What's the diameter of a U.S. nickel? I think it's around 21 millimeters, but you leave a little space around the edges, so. They're the same dimensions as yours, Maple. Do you prefer cardboard coin holders or plastic holders for coins? I like the cardboard ones. With the, the thin cardboard. They're not super thick. It's not crazy. It's got the nice little plastic layer on it. I like those. Let me pay for this and we'll flip these quarters up. Oh great, one's gonna take a few days apparently, for some reason. Whatever. One of them is going to be late, but that's fine. One's going to be August 15th for some reason. I'm sure that'll speed up. Okay. Done there. Cool. Sorry about that. I use the penny ones for dimes too. Yeah, the size is pretty negligible at that point, you know. And it's nice to be able to see around the edges of the dime a bit more, in my opinion. But, you know. PVC holders can cause wear to the coins. Yeah, you mean the plastic flips? Yeah. I use them for stuff I don't care too much about, or if I'm holding temporarily, but for long term, this stuff. So just to show you, this was our West Point from yesterday, or from our last box. It's got some scratches, unfortunately, but a West Point is a West Point. It's the Marsh Billings Rockefeller one, 2020. I actually needed this one, so there we go. The Vermont National Park. Let's get that one in there. So we've been doing pretty good on the West Points. Pretty darn good. Get these flipped up nice and pretty for our collection. I'm at the point where I do have duplicates of stuff, and I have been selling them. But I have duplicate West Points and stuff. I haven't started selling them though. Let me get another one of those pens. These are good pens, but I keep ruining the ink because I'm stupid. Oh, you mean like slab holder? Oh, well, yeah, if you can get stuff slabbed, that's great. But a lot of the stuff I have is not worth grading, so. Or, I mean, I guess you can get them. You can get them and not have them graded, I guess. In that case, yes, you can do that. I know Paul likes to put his in like the round cases. He likes to put them in there. For his good stuff, anyway. 2020 West Point. This is 2 million, right? There we go. 2 million on that one. We have this North Dakota. You can barely tell, but it used to be a proof. You got the kind of fuzzy in the foreground. You can see the mirror reflective finish very well. San Francisco back here. Very tough to tell, but I mean, it once was a nice, bright, shiny proof quarter. Now it's seen better days, but we're here to give it a new home. Man, a lot of these are beat up. That one's junk. I don't want to use that one. A lot of these are split or broken. Did you talk to Annex at the coin show? I did not talk to Annex. The only extended conversation we had at the coin show was with the coin shop that we will be doing the whatnot for. Northbridge Coin and Gold. Just to, you know, I guess I could throw that one out there. But we did have an extended chat with them. So since they are our friends now, they gave me some good deals on some stuff so that I can sell them for cheaper on whatnot. Bought some silver. I bought the mercuries off of them. I still need the Salt River Bay and the Tallgrass Prairie W's. I think, yeah, I don't think I have either of those either. I still need San Antonio as well. I got 3 War in the Pacifics in a row. Kid you not. Alright, 2006 San Francisco. This is a proof. Have to check the mintage on that one. For now, I'm just going to mark them. Anything with this little star on the bottom corner means that we found it coin roll hunting. That's how I differentiate it from the other stuff in my collection. And now here's the interesting one. It looks so much like a proof strike. It's a San Francisco. It's I think it's supposed to be the business strike variety of the Homestead, but it really looks like they polished this planchet. It really does. This is a 2015. Because it's just, if you look at the edge, it's very sharp, right? Just like a proof. It's elevated. It's got an incredibly strong strike. Everything, the relief is very high on it. It's a tough one because I know it's a San Francisco business strike, but I really feel like they used a proof die for it. I really do. What do you guys think? Is that possible? I don't know. I wish I could take better pictures of it. Nothing I have is good quality. I'll be honest with you. Capsules for good stuff. Yeah, capsules. That's what Paul uses too. I should get into capsules, but I don't have anything really that nice either. So I don't have anything worth grading either. I just don't know what's better to put them in. Yeah, I think these are fine, and they're cheap. You get 300 of them for $10 of whatever size. Or they make variety packs where it'll send you a little bit of each. It'll send you like 100 of each different size for all U.S. coins. General Tso and chicken fried rice, 2 egg rolls and crab rangoon. I'm not a big Chinese guy, but it sounds good. Most of my my Chinese food experience has been just beef teriyaki, so on a stick, of course. I like the capsules. I like poker chips. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at an 1883 Carson City and an 1884 Carson City Morgans online right now in GSA holders for $230 and $290 Canadian. That seems really cheap. 1883 Carson City, I think, is the good one too, isn't it? Are they graded? Or are they actually graded high or graded at all, or are they just in the holders? So yeah, I don't know if this is possible or anything, but I mean, I'm gonna flip it anyway because it's a San Francisco, nonetheless. But it is an incredibly nice strike. Maybe it's just a first strike. I don't know, but we'll keep it. It's gonna get kept anyway because this is lower mintage than the West Points. There we go. I gotta look this one up. 2015 Homestead. We're just gonna assume it's a business strike for now. 2015 Homestead NIFC is 1.153840. 1,153,840. So we're gonna call it 1.15 million, I guess. All right, this is a 2015 S San Francisco business strike. Cool. Hey Becca. Hey there, beautiful. What's rockin'? Good to see you. I bought a bunch of capsules off Amazon with adjustable foam gaskets. Makes it easy to store stuff safely for long term. Wow, fancy stuff. The sound of that it sounds like my wallet can't afford it. Backwoods is here too. What's going on, man? If it's MS60, USA Coin Book shows it at 494. Not graded, just the GSA holder saying uncirculated. Okay, I gotcha. 83 isn't anything special except it's a CC. Alright. GSA is a government services holder, not created but uncirculated. They were discovered during Nixon's presidency and he had them packaged. Okay, I gotcha. So yeah, it's a Carson City, so that's where the value is. But I don't have any experience buying Carson City Morgans because it's out of my budget. So as much as I'd like to buy one, I can't. If I get one for a steal, absolutely. You know, if I can get one for $200, sure. But I can't. Okay. Those are done. Oh, hey, Becca. Forgot to show you. From the bank today. 1968 Denver. I was being nosy on my lunch break. As usual. I dropped off all those dollar bills. And the guy had this in his coin tray. So, it's been 1 week. We're up to $1. 1 whole week. We're doing pretty good. Alright, I gotta flip this 83 because Paul tells me I should. He says these are nice ones. 83 Denver. I guess 82 and 83 they didn't make mint sets or something like that or whatever. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm just trusting Paul on that one. Get that up there. 1983 Denver. Like that. Okay. Probably won't flip the toners, but flip the toner, but it's a cool one. It's very nice on this reverse. Probably forced from heat or something, but I think it's the cool looking real rainbow on that one. Okay. Good. Me being nosy pays off. It always pays off. I have not gotten in trouble for being nosy yet, so until they kick me out of the bank for looking over the counter. Actually, this time I didn't even have to be nosy. Well, not that nosy. I walked in, and the guy, he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." I'm like, "Here's a bunch of ones just to deposit," and he immediately looked at his tray. He's like, "Hold on, let me see if I have any silver for you." And he's like, "No, I don't see any edges." And I saw all the half dollars. I'm like, "That one looks kind of white. Can you check that one?" And he pulls it out. And he's like, "Oh yeah, check that out. 68 Denver." I'm like, "Yep, I'll take it." So I turned in all the ones, got all that cleaned up. The desk is all cleaned up now. I still have to go look at compare the quarters to our books, but your desk is all cleaned out. I got all my computer moved back where it was. I pulled a bunch of the boxes out that we weren't using, and I threw them away. Well, I haven't thrown them away yet, but I'm going to break them down and take them out. It's cleaner than when we started the Whatnot show. So what did you get other than the half today? That was it from the bank today. These 2 quarters, I'm counting how much I can get in a week, just like a running tally. These 2 quarters were from Friday. I got a 61, I think it's a Denver. Yeah, 61 Denver and this 64 Philly. Again, same thing, just asking the tellers, "Hey, you got any silver in your tray?" Like right there at their till. And then this was from today. So running tally for a week right here is what I've gotten so far. We're at like $10, or what is that? Like 14, almost $20. Actually, pretty much $20 of silver for $1 now. So we're at 20 times right now. We're doing good. They like you. They won't kick you out. They won't kick me out. You sure? I mean, I can be pretty annoying. You should know that. No, the early 80s were when video game rooms came into being. Kids like me shoved them into the machines and wore out the coins. Hard to find nice ones. Okay. I thought someone said something about they didn't make special mint sets in 82 and 83 specifically. Oh, good. It means when I come home, it'll be sparkling clean, right? I wouldn't say sparkling, but it'll be cleaner than when you left. I got a 74 Denver Ike from a teller a couple of Saturdays ago. Yeah, I pick up Ikes whenever I can, too. Did I miss the whole hunt? I'm getting absorbed in my hunt. No. We haven't started yet. I was just cleaning up from uh, from everything. We're getting some stuff flipped. We haven't started the nickels yet. I had to go through 5 boxes of quarters last week to find 6 silver quarters. I got 2 for doing nothing. So, oh, plus that entire bag of silver coins we got last week. So, I guess that was my trade-off. I get no silver in the boxes for 3 boxes in a row, but I'll get 100, well, or up to like $190 for free. So. You can be, but the toleration for your annoyingness is high. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you can tolerate my annoyingness. Most of the tellers think I am weird with a coin obsession of some kind. Yeah, they know I'm weird too, but they just accept it and they feed my problem. That's the issue. They're just like, oh, hey, by the way, we held stuff for you. Here you go. Take a look at this. I've heard that also. No mint sets in 82 and 83. Yeah, that's what I was. I swear I heard it from somewhere, and I trust Paul. I know he said it. So, if he says it's hard to find nice ones in good condition, I'm gonna keep the ones I find that look better. I mean, this side doesn't look great, but the Eagle side is. It's pretty much there. That's the nicest 83 Denver I've come across so far. So. Because Paul has some nice ones that, they'll go for $30-40. So, I expect sparkling clean. You got like 3 weeks. Don't worry. Tomorrow, I'm tackling the dining room table. So, that's the plan. Luke, I say this with love, but I hate you. You got it, Deborah. Let me grab just some of the other stuff I got from the coin show that we didn't sell already. Because, yeah, a lot of the stuff we got didn't even have time for a show and tell. We just turned around and sold them again. So let me show you what I have, what I got. So I already sold all of the Mercury dimes. I sold. Oh, I have some silver ounce. Hold on, let me grab the silver. Forgot about that. Forgot about these. Look at them in your red book prices. Speaking of Paul, there he is. This thingy, Becca? Hold on 1 second. I gotta catch up. Let me look at the red book. Okay. I trust you, Paul. I'm not saying I don't trust you. That's why I'm holding them, because I do trust you. Oh, quarter. 80. Circulation. Make sure this is the right thing. 82. 80, okay, I see. 82. Once they're up in MS60, they're way more. MS65, obviously. Philly and Denver. Guess the Phillies are worth more. 83 Phillies. 83s are worth a bit more. To this Denver, it won't pass as MS60, but, Anyway. Moving on. I found a 2020 West Point SRB, finally not a lull. 9 2024 Philly. 3 2024 Denver. A 43 Philly Silva. 239s, a 52 S nickel, and about 10 rolls of each. Hey, nice. Not a bad hunt, Elstro. Good job. Yay, maybe we could eat at our table for once? Maybe. We'll think about it. I assume the whatnot went well then? Well, considering everything I bought at the coin show, most of it is gone already. Yes, it went very well. I sold the rest of the stamps. A lot of stuff left over, though, still. We still got a lot of stuff. Tables are overrated. These rolls are plump full compared to the last 2 weeks, Deborah. Only like 3 each week. Yeah, we got our hot spots and cold spots. Anyway. These are just some of the things I picked up. Again, I got like 2 rolls of... 2 rolls of Mercuries that's sold right away. This is my favorite buy of the weekend. It's an 1883. Some of you guys saw this on Discord already. 1883. This is the first year Liberty V-Nickel no cents variation, where they didn't have cents down here. They just had E pluribus unum. It was just the Roman numeral in United States of America. It's got extremely fine detail on it, for sure. It might even grade. Not super high grade, but probably the nicest. It's the nicest V-Nickel I own, and it being a first year makes it more special to me. I got it for $10 too. Scratch the $12.50. So I think for $10 it's a fantastic deal. Definitely my favorite one, and my oldest V-Nickel just happens to be my nicest V-Nickel, of course. So very happy with that purchase. It's cool. I didn't even know she had that much, striping in the hair. So that one was my favorite. We got just some miscellaneous stuff. This was $1. This is from our friends at Northbridge. 71 Denver with a beautiful green pink rainbow toning going on it. Also, it's uncirculated, which doesn't help. And people were selling them as $5 coins because it had no cents. Really? That's pretty cool. Unless you're just pulling my leg here. I found another one of those gold-plated quarters. This was in a bargain bin, so 50 cents. I mean, come on. I like the gold-plated stuff. I know they're not worth anything. And this was for my collection. I like proof cents from all over the place. So there's a proof nickel. And look at that. I don't have these birds on one yet. I thought that design was super cool. I got it for $1 again. So I like that one. Serious. No, okay, I believe you. Because it just said V. Yeah, no, I gotcha. You don't think you have enough points? I can give you more, but you're pretty much maxed out, man. You're pretty much maxed out, Becca. Also, I picked a bunch of V-Nickels and Buffalo Nickels out. If you check this out, this was the nicest one I pulled out. Look at the detail on that one. We got full feathers, good full hair on it. I think this was the nice one. What's this? You got a full horn on it. This is a very, very nice buffalo. So, and then I got a ton more, but I think this was the nicest one I got out. Picked out of that bunch. This is just a cool thing that caught my attention. Again, in a bargain bin. This is an 1800. What was this? I think it was Austrian. 6 cruiser. Not San Francisco Mint. S Mint. It's a slightly better one. I thought I had cool detail on it. Couple cents. And I got all these in a bargain bin. These are all silver 3p pieces from varying ages, varying years. The oldest one here was a Queen Victoria one. You can still see it says Victoria on it. It is hold, unfortunately, but that's an 1866 3 pence. So that is this one's sterling. It's 925. There's the other sterling one I have. This was the nicest one I have. I thought this was a good find. You got King George V on it with his wonderful mustache. 1916. That reverse is pretty much perfect. And it's got some really nice toning on it. This is also sterling silver. Made in San Francisco. Yeah, exactly. That one's probably the best one I found, but these were $1 a piece. There's more silver in that than these. So maybe not these ones. So after a certain date, they went to 50% silver. So this 1921 that's hold is a 50% King George V. And I have the final one here, a 1922. Same deal. Looks pretty much uncirculated on the reverse. A little bit worn on this one. King George V. No issues seeing detail on this one either. Again, it's only 50% silver, but I mean, that's a pretty nice looking coin. And by the time I did a bargain for everything, these were probably 75 cents a piece. I think that's a no-brainer on those, especially for these two nicer ones. And even though the Queen Victoria is hold, I like having a nice old piece of sterling like that. So they're cool stuff. No problem seeing that crown. Yeah, exactly. This one, definitely my favorite piece out of that little lot. Still think the V-nickel's my favorite pick, but we did pick up some other silver when we bought the Mercury dimes. I think this one is a really cool design. This is a half-ounce piece. Wealth is worth preserving. You got the 20-cent eagle reverse on that. Half troy ounce fine silver. Has the grams and the ounce value on this. I love this design. This one I think I might keep. I tried selling it, no one wanted it. It's got a mirror edge on it as well. I like this piece. I'll sell the rest though. There's another half. This is the Walking Liberty imitation, half ounce. Quote unquote proof Walking Liberty. Privately minted, half ounce. I got the gold Indian imitations, half ounce. These are big chonker coins. I mean, they're bigger than quarters. It's like it's a $half size. It's bigger than the $half. And then I got some of those in quarter ounce variety. So I like these designs. I thought they were cool. And now that we're friends with Northbridge, they gave us great deals. So that's ahead of the 3-cent piece. Oh, that's right. Thank you. I was trying to wonder what I knew that from. So the 3-cent piece head with the 20-cent quarter or 20-cent piece eagle. It's really cool. I like that Indian. Well, Elstro, if you want to message me, I'll cut you a deal for them. I got quarter ounce and half ounce for these. Actually, I think I have 10th ounce as well somewhere. So just doing the show and tell here. That's what we got. I think I'm going to keep the 20-cent eagle one. Oh, and this one. This one we got right as we were walking out the door. It's a 225-year celebration. Just a sterling silver medallion. I think I put a sticker on it. Yep, it turned out to be like 0.8 ounces in a little case. I think it's got a cool design on it. 225 years, 1776 to 2001. It's actually my birth year. So, like, yeah, it's a pretty neat piece. Life, liberty, and happiness. Got the colored flag on it. So I thought that was cool. I was going to sell this, and then Becca said, I thought you'd keep that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, a little beat up on the box, but cool little piece. And we got it for under spot, so. Just because it's sterling. I'm still waiting for my dime. It got sent. Deborah got her mail. Sorry, Deborah, I didn't respond to your email, by the way, but I did get it. I'm glad you got your stuff. So if you got yours today, Elstro should get his like tomorrow. Because I mailed yours at the same time. It is coming, Elstro. I'm not holding it on you. We broke Streamlabs. I'll give you a list of things I want from Northbridge since you're now my inside guy. I can get you stuff at spot at least for Northbridge, so could have gotten that much cheaper. Yeah, I know. If I said it was for Becca, he would have given me a cheaper price, but it was too little, too late. All right. I think we're good with show and tell. What do you guys think? I think we should actually look at some nickels. As fun as this is. I'm gonna put some of this away. Get this stuff out of here. That up here. Keep our silver pile out here. Why not? Cruiser away. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these sterling things here. Do something with them. Leave. I gotta let these dry out over here. Maybe not over there. How about up here? Ink is still wet. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let's grab our nickel box and see what we're working with. Just giving you grief. Just tell me when it does arrive, because it's been the weekend, you know. Obviously they're not going to do much on the weekend, but it is coming. He liked me. Yeah, who doesn't like you? Everybody likes Becca. And our nickel box has nothing on the ends. Looks like a lot of new stuff. Hopefully there's a bunch of 24s in here. That's all I can ask for. That's all we can ask for. Let's just get rocking and rolling with it. Why not, huh? It's been a while since we've done nickels. I was looking at the dates on the previous stream, and it's been like 2 weeks at least. Oh boy! All right, here we go. First crack at nickels in like half a month. Hopefully we can get something good. Something nice out of here. It's been a minute. Okay, Denver mint mark right off the bat. 57 Denver. 21, 64 Philly, 08, 16. 07. 88. Oh, I got my free escorter from Whitman Redbook today. Oh, cool. Very nice. Except Streamlabs, which won't let me gamble. There's a cooldown. You can't spam it. You gotta be patient to waste your money. I wanna waste it now. 7, 78, 69, 80. Oh, 50. Hey, it's a 50 Philly. That's a good one, isn't it? Oh wait, no, it's 55 Philly. 50 is the Denver. Yeah, you can tell how long it's been since I've done nickels, huh? Well, any 50 is good. But, yeah, we want the 50 Denver, obviously. But I got 2 of them, so. I got 2 of them. Screw the cooldown. Tuskegee. Yeah, that's the photo on there, but hey, it's a 50 Philly. I'll take it. Tuskegee is the photo on there. I sent Becca's out today. $88.79. Okay. Gonna need a box. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. 50 is still semi-key. Yep. I got it mixed up with 55 Philly because it's been a while. Oh, I got Canadian. Good thing I don't get minus points doing this by myself. 07, 04, 06. $16.99. Hmm. 14. That one looks promising. Nope, 61. That'll teach me. That'll learn you. So 1, 19, 14. First Canadian, 1985. Yeah, Tuskegee Ass Business Strike plus a $10 off certificate. That's a pretty good deal. I just want you to spend more money. And it works. Negative points for Luke. Yep, you're right. You're right. Denver 60. $2,000. The light reflections. I keep seeing things. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Not seeing things. You're seeing things. We're all a little crazy. Send me a photo of what you find, please. Head hurts, going to bed. Night, everyone. Night, honey. Good night, sweetie pie. Hope your head feels better. Take a good long nap for me, so I don't have to sleep as much. We got some 40s action. 46 San Francisco. Take it. I don't think the 46 mattered, right? I don't think any of those do. Yeah, 13 million. Yeah, nothing crazy. 6 subs from 500. Yeah, we're almost there, by the way. And then we'll have to give out half an ounce of silver. So the time has come. The end is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Well, and then we got to get to 750. So. If you had $400 to spend on a key date coin, what would you buy? Sounds like Maple has $400 to spend on a key date coin. I don't know about you guys. That's what it seems like to me. It's first 64 Denver. 23. Good night, Becca. I was thinking about getting something American for my collection. Yeah, if you want to get something real nice, personally, I would go for silver. Or, you know, something silver. Don't worry about anything modern, but $400, you might also be able to get one of those gold pieces. You could probably get those one of those gold Indians. It probably won't be a key date for the gold ones, but with $400, you might be able to get an eagle or a gold Indian. But I'll let you talk to Deborah about it, because I don't really buy. I'm not at the point where I can buy key date stuff, so. But they're good investments. I like the idea of gold investments, but yeah, like a 250 or something. Yeah, you probably. I don't think you'll be able to get a $5 for it, but you can look at 250s or the 09 SVDB. Yep, like Otis said. And any really nice Morgans, yep. No, they're all good suggestions, but I like the gold pieces. If I had more money to buy one of those classic golds, you know, the pre-80, what do they call it? Pre-86 golds. I would do those. There's another 50 Philly. Check that out. Coming out of the woodwork. 2 semi-key dates. Maybe we got a 50 Denver in here then. Wasn't dependent on the metal market is what I meant to say. Yeah, but the thing is, even if the price of gold plummets to nothing, I think those, they still will hold significant value. Just because of the population numbers on them. Like if you buy a nice one. It's all about keeping them nice, in good condition. I like the idea of still tying it to the metals market, but I mean, everyone's got their own opinions. Here's a 55. That we want to be a Philly. It's a Denver. Okay. Can't push our luck that much. 66. Can't get all the key dates. There we go. Trying to think what else would be a nice investment. Yeah, you want to get something, honestly, probably something graded and verified, you know. It is a very, very much washing machine coin, dryered coin. On that one. 1856 Flying Eagle. Yeah, get the Flying Eagles. But yeah, I'd say Morgans are always a great retainer of value, or in my opinion, the vintage gold. But that's a personal preference for me. So at the end of the day, it's whatever you like better too. What you like, what you want to look at in your collection. Because they'll all hold value if you keep them nice. So, what's up, Chew? How you doing? High grade Flying Eagle will be nice. Rare date 2-cent piece, 20-cent pieces. Yep, they're all good. There's good options everywhere. That's the problem. But you also want to be able to sell it at some point. You know, you want to have a market for what you have, because that's how it keeps its value. So everyone's got their own ways of going about it. My favorite things are things I can get for cheaper than what they're worth. Second 64 Denver. It took that long. $15, $18. Sooner. So was that 88? 23, 90, 17, 20, 93, 21. Negator. My favorite coins are the ones not everyone can have. I like to be odd. Hey, it's cool having stuff that not everybody has. But then, you know, you also got to think, or the way I think about it is, yeah, but I want what I have to be in demand, you know. But at the end of the day, we all buy what makes us happy too, so. And usually if you keep stuff nice, it's going to appreciate the older it gets, so. $23, $16. $20, $95, $89, $99. $22.20. Okay. My favorite is I purchased a set that is Escape Evasion from World War II. It has gold rings and 6 gold coins in it. Cool. That's pretty neat. Hey, Paul, was there things in particular you were looking for when you asked me about the V nickels and Buffalo nickels? Just curious there. Yeah, I know my camera sucks with photos, so if you want better photos of the stuff that I sent you, I can do that for you. Or I can show them on camera, so. It's 79. 1909 VDB seems reasonably priced. Yeah, that's not the expensive one. The 09S VDB is the big one. It was given to pilots in case being shot down behind enemy lines to use to barter for their freedom. I did hear about that. It was like, I have a 1909 VDB. It's in a set. I have to break it out. That I got for, I got a set of stuff for like $10. And it has a VDB in it, which, pays for everything. right there. So I'm going to break that out and put it in a flip. It's in good shape too. But yeah, the San Francisco one they only made like 484,000. I think it was 484. Someone correct my number there. It's 400 something. 23 Denver. '94, 2001. Okay. Just older, nice ones, not common. Okay. I don't think I had any super key date ones or anything, but I had a couple with mint marks. So, I mean, I took a photo of all the ones with mint marks I have. And I might have some more, but they were all found coin roll hunting, so they're probably not going to be the best. But a lot of those 37s in Buffaloes were, those 37 Buffaloes are, I got ones in good shape there. I'll get rid of that one. And then I have the quarter book and stuff. You want, make me an offer on it at this point. So I'd like to move it. Six. Because I thought about finding like some cheap kind of junky 32 Denver and 32 San Franciscos and putting them in there, but I don't think it's worth the hassle to fill out the book and then sell it. So I mean, if you want to buy the book and fill it out yourself, be my guest. But I have two 09 VDBs posted for sale on Discord, FYI. Nice ones. There you go. Maybe check Paul's. These 1909 S's are $2,000, maybe not. Yeah, exactly. Let me look at Paul's 09s. I forgot about those. Oh, so yeah, Paul, at the coin show, the coin show this weekend, I looked at the rolls they were selling for pennies. They were selling the, what do you call it? They're selling the Phillies, the rolls of Phillies for $8, and the rolls of Denvers for $10. Is that what it? No. Sorry. 10 for the Phillies, 12 for the Denvers. The pennies, 25s. Just in case you were wondering. Nickels, what's up, Matt? How are you? We're doing nickels. It's been a minute, huh? I think about it, I have two 37s and two 36s that are nice MS quality. I don't think they're MS, but yeah. Pennies and nickel. No, the pennies. The 2025 Philly and Denver pennies. They were doing 10 for the Phillies and 12 for the Denvers. And that was pretty consistent among most of the tables there. So I did check when they had them for you. Posting the nickels for sale tomorrow. Awesome. I still have yet to run into a full box of anything, so I'd like to run into a full box of 2025 pennies. But not that fortunate yet. On eBay, if you can read it. Yeah, no, we can. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, no problem. Yep, I think we got a silver in here, or is that a faker? Faker for sure, yep. But yeah, I figured, like, when I saw them, I remembered, oh yeah, Paul has a bunch of those. Let me check for them. And that's what they were asking. They would do like 10 for the Philly and 12 for the Denver, but they'd sell them both together for 20. Something like that. If I'm remembering right, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Regardless, you should have like a $500 box there, so. What's up, John Chum? Good to see you too. How you been, man? 3 2023 Denver, 121 Denver, and 125 Denver nickel boxes. You're missing 24s. I have 7 unopened penny boxes I'm opening now, right now. See if you got any richer. This one looks good, maybe. 1952 Philly. The last few nickel boxes we've done too have been pretty dry on silver, so we'll see if we can squash that streak here. We're gonna try 3, maybe 4. Moving on. Hurricane update. I just see something at the bottom of my screen. Is there a hurricane coming? Deborah? It's been a while since we've gotten a good hurricane. I'm here for it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Barrel. Excuse me, 1 second. How about you? Nope. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. I finally was able to get on Discord today. Oh, really? You in there? Let's see it. Are you in here somewhere? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you were in here. Why do people did you miss stuff for a while? Okay, let me get back to here. There we go. Alright, let me focus. First I heard of a hurricane, but of course the current administration fired a bunch of the meteorologists. Who the hell knows? I guess I'll just have to be surprised. I mean, mine says hurricane right here. I don't know. I don't watch the news. It's here somewhere. Hey, did you see the new 2025 S Kennedys? I saw yours. Yep, I did. Where'd you get those from? Meant to ask that. Looking real good. Found a wheat ender, 1940 something. So I'm guessing it's not a 2025 box. We usually get at least one wheat ender per box. I feel like that's pretty common. At least, you know, for the boxes around here. Love to find a whole new roll penny box of 23 Philly. Would love to find high quality VDBVs. Yeah, that would be nice too. True that. eBay. YouTube doesn't like that word. Oh, you got the 25s on eBay? Yeah. No, I think it's because it tries to kill the links right away. We got silver in here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a 43. Back on the silver roll. That's nice. That's nice. It's been so long. We'll take a look at it here in a second. Maybe it's a 43 Denver, and we can finish our book, our nickel book. It's the last one I need. And it's over. We'll have to start a new nickel book. $77. 8. Show me the silver. And you can see it pretty clear there now. $1,084, 22. There it is. 1943, and it's a Philly. Darn it. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. I don't think there was anything to look for in the 43 Phillies. Were there? Oh, there's a 3/2. Oh, that's the one with the double die as well. Might as well check that then. Don't see a 3/2. Double die maybe. Come on. Stand up for me. Definitely not a double die. Okay. I don't see a 2 in there, so. Cool beans. Silver's back on. Silver's back. Of course you find silver when we're not playing. Yeah, that's what I needed to do apparently. I needed to not have you guys play. Oh, you're keeping all the silver down. Tonight I just wanted to have a nice relaxed nickel box. Haven't hunted a box alone in a while. One where I didn't have to do other things on, you know. Silver, silver, silver. Now let's see if there's more. Whoa, what the heck? That is a super shiny one. Did you guys see that? Does that show how different that one is? I guess it doesn't. That looks like a proof strike on a Philly. You guys see that? That looks like a proof strike on a Philly. Look how thick that rim is. What the heck? Does that not look like a proof reverse under a microscope? It's like the whole coin. Did they... Is this one like plated or something? It's got a very thick rim. Elstro, Paul, my experts. What's going on here? Again, it looks like uncirculated mint set? Yeah, maybe. It looks like it got struck with a proof die. I mean, you know it when it's visibly different from... Can I find something comparable? Here's a 97. I mean, that is very clearly different. Somewhere like that, probably out of a mint set. Okay. Hey, I'm keeping it. Interesting. Google says no proof strikes in an 89 Philly. Well, yeah, I know they didn't do proof strikes on the Philly. I'm just saying it looks so nice. It looks like it was done with a proof die. It's not a San Francisco, so it's not a proof, but... Very interesting. Because when I saw it, I thought it looked like a proof. Because, you know, from here. Obviously, it doesn't have a San Francisco mint mark on it, though. It's just a beauty. Is all. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be with a proof die, obviously, because the proof die would have a San Francisco on it for 1989. It looks like it was a very strong, prominent strike. So special mint set probably explains it. Definitely a keeper. Because any coin with those sharp edges too. On that one, cool. I keep a labeled 2 possible book fillers just for nice nickels. Yeah, I hear ya. I do something similar, except I just have a pile. I have a tube, but it's full, and I haven't gone through it yet, so. Yeah. So, yeah. Three. I haven't seen a buffalo nickel in forever either. Show me something exciting. 99, 21, 2000, 22. Save a nickel wrapper and use that. I have a lot of the spare pre-molded paper tubes, so I do. I got them. Second here. 64. Hmm. 12, 98, 04, 23, Philly, 63. Just in case, check that one out. 1941 Philly, super slick. Take it. Kind of painted, kind of not. $89, $75. Number 80, 16, 72, 93. Hey, Papa Giorgio, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since we've done nickels, huh? Good to see you. So everyone knows we are 5 subscribers away from 500. We are so close. We're right there, man. Then we gotta give away ½ ounce of silver. I hope one of you guys gets it. One of my stream regulars here. But can't control it. Them's the rules. Random giveaway. Had fun watching the Whatnot stream last night? Hey, I'm glad you were there, Matt. Appreciate it. Saw you in there the whole time, just hanging out. You get to see all the crap I have to get rid of. Well, that's the thing. None of it's crap. It's just, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Gotta move. I was just happy to move all those stamps. I'm glad that one guy came around, you know. The one guy came around. He said, oh, that knew exactly what they were. He knew exactly what they were, and he wanted all of them. So we just put them on the scale, and he bought them all. Well, we sold 2 individually, I think, before that, but then he took the rest. I like to encourage the bidders. You did a good job. Did a real good job. I'm thinking I might have to have just some kind of cheap giveaway going, or actually promote it to get more people in there for more bids on some stuff. So in the future. Hashtag rigged. I will subscribe again wearing a mustache. There you go. There you go. Any finds tonight? We got Silver War nickel so far. 2 semi-key dates. We got 2 50 Phillies. We got a Canadian and what we think is a special mint set 1989 Philly. Is a very nice strike. Almost like it was a proof die. Full steps on it. This side's a little scratched up, but semi-polished planchet. Really nice, nicely struck. Sharp, very square, sharp edge. Got a decent mirror going on too. So, that's what we think is a special mint set nickel. We think. So, any thoughts? Let's hear them. No 24s, no 09s, no Buffaloes yet. checking them out though. $61. Not sure what it costs to promote, but you could do like a gram every 10 minutes. Small enough to not break the bank, but still silver for those stackers. That's true. Yeah. The promoting isn't too bad if you're planning on having a long show. So how it works is you pay however many dollars per hour for however many impressions, you know, like to have you at the top of the whatnot page, whatever, for a certain amount of time. But the base is 2.5 hours. So no matter what you do, they charge you 2.5 hours total anyway. So if you do $10 an hour, you're gonna pay $25, right? Even if you don't stream for 2.5 hours, it's still $25. That's on the low end, but typically they want you to spend like $50 an hour, right? Is what they recommend. But I think, you know, we'd try maybe a $10 an hour, because I can make up the $25 in a stream. That's not a huge deal. You know, because if I'm doing my job right, you know, pricing stuff should still be fair, but still fair and good deals, but still make me a profit, you know, enough to cover that promotion fee. So I think that's the next step, is to try that. Just try like a $10 an hour one, because it's supposed to give you like 200 plus, like 200 to 300 impressions over the course of the 2.5 hours. Which, you know, not every impression turns into a click, but it's better than being hidden at the bottom of the whatnot feed somewhere, you know. You at least get a boost over the people who don't promote, so might try that next. What's up, Drum Girl? Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Since we're saying as well everywhere. People may be more likely to follow you on there if they know you give away stuff. It's the only reason I come around here. Yeah, no, I think just having a giveaway running is what keeps people in the stream. And the longer people are in, the higher chance you have of a purchase being made. So, yeah, we're going to try that. Just hope we have people sitting in there. Also, the more people that are in a stream, Whatnot says, oh, there's a lot of people in here. We got to recommend this to more people. So we'll try that next. But probably not planning another show for a little bit. Take the opportunity to restock. I'm gonna grab the people love the Mercury dimes, so I'm gonna grab a absolute crap ton more of them because I got a good guy for them. It's a nice toned reverse. Thought it had full steps. Never mind. My dad passed away yesterday. Passed away yesterday. Oh man, I'm sorry. But hanging in there, I now have the task of going through my dad's entire coin collection. Holy cow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you, hope it's not a monumental task there. Yeah. That sucks. No one ever wants to go through that. How big of a collection are we talking here? Are we talking you got a couple days of work ahead of you, or an afternoon's worth? I know you were posting stuff in the Discord the other week of some things that you pulled out and wanted to show us or ask questions about. I feel like if you could build a critical mass of people in the stream at a time, seems to be 50 or so, you can do dollar starts and everything too. I know people love that. Yeah, I know. I want to be able to do that, but I just don't have the population for it. You can't do it with 10 people, you know, because not everyone's interested in everything you pull out. I feel like around 40, 50, yeah, you got at least one person who wants everything that you're running. So that's why, you know, I have to do $2 starts when I do that, because at the bare minimum I need to be able to get whatnot fees back. $2 is the sweet spot for that, which I still feel like $2 and go is fair. I don't think anyone should expect to get anything for $1 on whatnot. 46 Philly. $11. That's 64 Denver. 6, 2000, another dryer. 21, 2000. I tried to enter $1.50. I learned you can't do less than $1 bids. Yeah, dollar increments. Otherwise, you'd have people just beating each other out, like for a cent, you know. I think for most things, though, having dollar increments is pretty fair. I mean, the only things I've gotten for $1 have been some stamps in coin streams when, you know, everyone in there is there for coins, but the guy kept taking stamps out from time to time that nobody wanted, but I did. So I get them all for $1. Like these old vintage stamps or older one, like we're talking World War II, World War I stamps, early 1900s stuff that I really liked. So I'm like, yep, $1 for those, I'll take them. You'd run 2 or 3 at a time. Take them for $1. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, all day long. Not gonna turn those away. They looked cool. But in terms of coins and stuff, you know, Mercury should go no less than 2, which is way too low anyway. But thanks. Just in passing, I've already seen Standing Liberty quarters, Walking Liberty dollars, Steel pennies, tons of wheat pennies. Found some casino $10 tokens from the Flamingo Inn that are silver. Those are always really cool. I have seen those before. Definitely, they definitely hold value. What's up, Joe? How you been? Life hack. Don't forget about the little bear honey you turned upside down a couple of months ago to keep it at the top. Heat may just change the viscosity enough to end up with a mess. Oh boy, Astro. But take a Merc dime, for example. I'll pay $2.50, but I won't for 3. You can't bid on it when sitting at $2, which is too cheap. Yeah, exactly. That's why Mercs are tough, because you want, people will only bid 2 because it's under spot. But for me to get spot, barely spot, I need that bid to be $3, you know, which it won't be, because if you bid $3, then they're paying over spot. So you can't force anybody to, you know, pay $3 for pay over spot for stuff. I could start them at $3, you know, but everybody's looking for a deal. So once you get those bigger streams, sure, you're gonna get people fighting, you know, $4, $5 per Mercury, but in with only a couple people, they're not gonna. They're fishing, you know, for nice cheap stuff. So, because if you think after whatnot fees and all that, if someone buys something for spot, I lost money, you know. So that's why a lot of the silver I had to start, like the chunkier silver, I had to start higher. I tried to, you know, I tried a couple Mercuries just to see where they would go, but it just wasn't happening. But, you know, if they go for $3 or $4 once, then I'll keep doing it. So, but they didn't. 1954. There's also one of those stamp pennies. I forgot what year. Oh, cool. I like finding counterpunch pennies. There's some cool stuff. Never know what people decide to punch on a coin. Oh, I got a 50 something here. 57. Philly. 2000. It's my task to go through it all and see what he has. My younger brother's impatient. Oh man. Gotta love family, right? That's what happened to, you know, my family had a cottage on Martha's Vineyard, and guess how that got sold? My grandmother was the only one who maintained it and did all the work on it, organized everything for it, but her three brothers, excuse me, all wanted to sell it because they weren't using it. They all lived in, you know, California, Florida, further away. They're like, well, nobody's using it, so we want to sell it and we want the money for it. But my grandmother and all of, you know, my family, my immediate cousins, all of them, we all, even the ones that lived out in Pennsylvania, all of us around here would go every summer, right? We'd spend weeks at the cottage. So it got used. It really did. And we paid my grandmother as well to go. Now, obviously not too much, but because we're family, but enough to keep it going. And but sure enough, you know, my grandmother tried her best, but eventually she was outnumbered, was getting exhausted fighting them, and eventually gave in. And property on Martha's Vineyard only appreciates. So for what we sold it for, we'd never get it back for. You know, it's already worth way more than that. And it's a shame because, you know, we went there every year of our childhood for over 20 years. But it was gone before we could take our children there. So it's a shame. Sometimes family sucks. So a little bit of salty blood there. A little bit of our generation's upset about that, but it was just bad timing where it was too early for us to do anything about it. You know, my dad tried to rally his brothers to buy it, but there wasn't enough finances. My dad was the only one who could really contribute anything beneficial towards it. But you know, his brothers wanted to. They just couldn't. You know, it's not in everyone's budgets to throw tens of thousands of dollars towards people just to buy them off. You know. But it sucks, but our now my sister and I's life goals are to get back to the vineyard somehow. Have a cottage back, if not the cottage. So it would be nice to have that one back, but again, stuff only appreciates on the island. It doesn't. The property doesn't get any cheaper on Martha's Vineyard, especially since the new owners did a bunch of work to it and really increased the value. So kind of a shame. We got a cool foreign in here, shiny. But I mean, the new owners are nice. We can always ask them to go, but we gotta pay now, which is ridiculous. 2021 Bermuda. That is a shiny one. Check that out. That looks nice. I like that one. Next to our Canadian one. $14.62 Denver. $64. $41 Philly. $20. $21. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. One more roll here. This will be halfway through the box, and I'm going to call it a night. Just because I got to stop going to bed so late. And we will finish this box later this week. I'm thinking of cracking a penny box open, or maybe finishing one of the ones we got open. Because I know I have one where it had barely any copper, but it might have a lot of 2023s in it. So I'm thinking maybe we'll take a crack at that tomorrow. Don't think I have any quarters this week. I did order some. Maybe on Thursday night. We'll see. I didn't order halves this week. I'm gonna take another break on halves. But we gotta get back into the nickel and penny flow here too, so it's been a minute. $95, $94, $22, $88. Luke, you work on cars, don't you? Yes, I do, Elstro. For now. One of my many jobs. Until I put on the mask, I am a mechanic, yes. Anybody feel like scraping paint with me? Not in this heat. Nope. Nope. I feel pretty confident in my answer there too. What was I supposed to do here? Felt like I was supposed to do something. I don't remember now. Okay, fun question. Go for it. Let's hear it. Question time with Elstro. 495 subs. I'm gonna throw a short out or something. It's okay. I'm not afraid to tell you no. I ain't screaming paint. I have to redo the I gotta repaint the ceiling of my bathroom here soon. It's getting to the point where, you know, I painted it new when you know, when I moved in and remodeled this place. But it's been, what has it been, 3 years now? Probably 3 years. But it's all starting to, chip and peel in the bathroom there. So I'm gonna have to scrape the ceiling and redo that. The walls are good. Ceiling paint didn't hold up though. But I get it. It's a bathroom. That happens. So. Let me check this over here. Got a 4L60 no E. Third skips. Fourth works fine. Shifts early at a second. I'll tell you right up front, Elstro, I'm not a transmission guy. I am a... No matter where you put the TV cable. I'm not a transmission guy by any means. I don't tear apart transmissions. I don't fix transmissions. All I do is recommend transmission flushes. So, usually, when somebody comes in and they say, yeah, the transmission just feels sluggish or sloppy or whatever, we say, well, we can do a tranny flush, and if that doesn't work, we're going to send you to a tranny shop. And they usually say, yeah, and 90 or 80% of the time, the tranny flush fixes the problem. But I don't pull them apart. I don't know crap about transmissions, I'll be honest with you. So I am a parts changer monkey. Yes, that is me. I'm kind of smart. I'm a little bit smart, but I'm not like degree mechanic smart, I didn't go to school for it. I just do it. I'm thinking it's a broken 2 to 4 solenoid. I've changed those once. And it was on a Subaru Forester, so they're not hard to do. You pull the plate off the bottom. You make sure you don't mess anything up. Really, we didn't even bother pulling the solenoids out. We just got a whole new assembly for it. The whole thing. Just plopped it right in there. So yeah. No, it's fine. I'm just telling you, I don't, I'm not a tranny guy, so. I think it's a broken 2 to 4 solenoid. Not, servo, yeah. Well, if it was a solenoid, yeah, you can just take that whole assembly out and pop a new one in. But that is the extent of my knowledge on transmissions, so I apologize. I also don't tear engines apart. I will rip an engine out of a vehicle to put a new one in it, or a new one. A new one from the junkyard, but I won't tear apart, rebuild engines or anything. I mean, we'll tear heads off and have them remachined, but that's as far as we'll go. We won't rebuild cylinders or anything like that. I'm auctioning off all the 65 years of junk Mother collected, like Christmas cards from 74 and 80 pillows and other dumb stuff. Tomorrow's the auction. Nothing good. She is 96. Wow. Congratulations. Hey, Otis, does she have any stamps or coin collections? Any old stamps? It technically doesn't have solenoids? Yeah. So when I say I don't know anything about transmissions, I don't know anything about transmissions besides flush it and cross your fingers. Trans flush and a new tampon. Exactly. Yep. That's how you fix transmissions. Yep. As far as I know, every transmission I have worked on has been fixed with a tranny flush and maybe a transmission filter from time to time. Yep. It all depends if the person who brought it in has money or not. It depends if they have a budget. Because if they have no budget, tranny flush, and that's it. If they have a budget and they want to future-proof the car, tranny flush with the filter and stuff. So, and then we probably did another couple $100 worth of work on it at the same time. Yeah. So if you can't figure it out with a tranny flush or whatever, we just send it to a guy a couple towns over who is best of the best around here. So, and I assume you don't want to mail your transmission all the way to Connecticut. So, yeah, I hate diagnosing transmission stuff, so I just don't bother. I'm like, well, we got a guy. He's a good referral. Just send it out. Why bother? Because I don't want to be the guy to mess it up. And you know, my dad doesn't specialize in transmission stuff. He'll just everything else, general maintenance, and he'll do some tougher diagnostics and all that, and some funky stuff. But typically, it's a maintenance shop. So, like today, all I did was brakes today, brakes and brakes and brakes, pads, rotors, calipers, all the way around, everywhere. A couple vehicles. It was a brake day, so brake day with no brakes. How about that? I just change my tranny fluid every few years. Yep, and it does wonders. It does wonders. Because I just when I bought my car, I buy everything with cash and I buy it all used. It would struggle going up hills. You know, you'd be driving along just straight. You keep the pedal at the same level. You go, and then when you go up a hill, it go, you could feel it. Flush tranny, 4 years running, beautiful now. So, does wonders. It's something that people always they neglect in the maintenance though. Even if you do it 100,000 miles, I mean, I'm pretty sure most manufacturers recommend you do it 25 or 30,000 miles, 50,000 miles. If you do it every 100, you'll be fine. That and just giving it a good tune-up. Check your cabin filters, people. I've seen some gross stuff. Check your cabin filters, because, man, the last one I pulled out is soaked in mouse, just crap and pee and everything. And they were just sitting there breathing that crap, you know? Oh, it was nasty. I check mine every oil change. You know, just check. You don't have to replace it, but at least check it because those critters, they get in there. Brakes kind of suck. I like them, honestly. It's nice. Not much thinking work. You know, just yeah, it's nice when you have a lift and all that. So, only has 15,000 miles since rebuild. Probably has something to do with the rebuild then. Did you rebuild it? When my sons were just getting to be old enough to drive, I got them cars that needed to be fixed before they could drive them. I bought the parts and the tools. They had to figure out what was wrong and they had to do the work. Got them manuals too. There you go. Fixing cars is not that hard. You know, it really isn't. Doing maintenance on cars is super easy. It's just people don't want to spend the time. You know, if you go your life without spending any money on basic maintenance for labor, and you just buy the parts yourself, you'll save a fortune throughout your whole life. This is a 92, no such thing as a cabin filter. No, I know, I get it. But, yeah. I've seen some nasty stuff in just 2014 Subarus, even 2020 stuff. Oh, the casino coins. Those are so cool. I like the Buffalo Bills one. Golden Nugget. Do they still make these? They got the Pioneer. They got they had a whole set there. 2 flamingos. Do they still make silver casino tokens? Surely they do, right? They gotta be somewhere. Was rebuilt in a shop, but even then the clutch pack is usually the culprit, but fourth wouldn't work if that was the case. You got a warranty with the shop, or is it 15,000 too long? I imagine it's too long, but yeah, I wish I could help you, but I'm not an expert. I've been a mechanic for only like 3 years, so I mean, I'm mechanically inclined. You know, I worked in shops since I was old enough to work. Well, not that old, but you know, worked in shops my entire working life. Like I didn't do any other jobs. I was always in shops, whether it be machining, manufacturing, or mechanics. So, but yeah, fixing cars is not hard. You get some complicated check engine lights from time to time, but most of the time, swapping parts is not hard. It's a frustrating, infuriating even sometimes, but not hard. This takes time and high pain tolerance. They're really cool, yeah. Anyway, nice chatting with everyone tonight. It's good to see you all. I'd say that was 18 years ago. It doesn't get drove much. Yeah, you're probably out of warranty then. Nice to see everyone tonight. We're gonna call it here. I'm gonna head to bed here. I'm trying to be disciplined on my sleeping because I don't get enough sleep. So gonna work on that. Yeah, I think we're done here. So Paul, you let me know. What else you want to see with the stuff that you asked about? I can get that mailed out this week if you got a specific package in mind there. But yeah, nice to see everybody. I'm glad you all had a good weekends. I hope. Deborah, good luck scraping tomorrow. Good to see everybody. And let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll reconvene tomorrow night. I think with my one of the opened penny boxes. I gotta get one of these open ones out of here. See if we can pull any 23 VDBs. VDBV, excuse me. Yeah, I think penny sounds good for tomorrow. I'll have time tomorrow to look. Yeah, you got it. No problem. So we'll save these nickels maybe for Wednesday night. We'll finish them off and then probably finish off the rest of the penny box because we most likely won't finish it tomorrow night either. But plan to reconvene around 8 o'clock tomorrow night again. So, all right. It's good to see you guys. Hope you all take care. And we will see you tomorrow.